Story 21. Philip and an Ethiopian. An angel of the Lord spoke to Philip. The angel said,
"Get ready and go south. Go to the road that leads down to Gaza from Jerusalem, the desert road."
So Philip got ready and went. On the road he saw a man from Ethiopia. He was an important officer in the service of Candace, the queen of the Ethiopians. He was responsible for taking care of all her money. He had gone to Jerusalem to worship, and now he was on his way home. He was sitting in his chariot and reading from the book of Isaiah the prophet. The Spirit said to Philip,
"Go to that chariot and stay near it."
So Philip ran toward the chariot. He heard the man reading from Isaiah the prophet. Philip asked,
"Do you understand what you are reading?"
He answered,
"How can I understand? I need someone to explain it to me."
Then he invited Philip to climb in and sit with him. The verse of scripture that he was reading was this:
He was like a sheep being led to be killed. He was quiet, as a sheep is quiet while its wool is being cut. He said nothing. He was shamed and was treated unfairly. His life on earth has ended.
The officer said to Philip,
"Please tell me, who's the prophet talking about? Is he talking about himself or about someone else?"
Philip began to speak. He started with this same scripture and told the man the good news about Jesus. He explained the prophet Isaiah's prophecy came true through Jesus. When Jesus was arrested and taken to the religious leaders, then the Roman leaders, he was silent and refused to defend himself. This was all part of God's plan to save us. Even though Jesus had done nothing wrong, he was beaten and treated very unfairly, then killed on a cross. His life on earth ended, but the good news is that 3 days later, God raised Jesus from the dead to conquer sin and death. While they were traveling down the road, they came to some water. The officer said,
"Look, here is water. What's stopping me from being baptized?"
Philip answered,
If you believe with all your heart, you can.
The officer said,
"I believe that Jesus Christ is the Son of God."
Then the officer commanded the chariot to stop. Both Philip and the officer went down into the water, and Philip baptized him. When they came up out of the water, the Spirit of the Lord took Philip away. The officer never saw him again. The officer continued on his way home, full of joy.